understand, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I know what it is.
Okay.
It's right there. It doesn't matter because it's only one, so it's not like I'm gonna mess it up. I can't remember what this one is.
Right.
What is that? Well, that's for. No, don't tell me. I'm looking at it to see if I.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I can see. I can't articulate it.
Using vocabulary to describe. Just like me. Slang question mark capitals.
I knew it wasn't this. You're cute. Look at the lion's mane right now, though. Not bad. I'm not sure if I got. Okay, I understood more of the question that I asked. I don't know that I did it. I'm sorry, Marie. I don't know that I did it perfectly on my part, but it's okay, Marie. It's
Just
okay.
follow, guys. You
I think it's probably somewhere between a B plus and A minus.
I missed the one. Did you guys have a test? Yeah. I missed the ratio problem. I put the two.
I hate ratio
I put the 2 on the 40 instead of the 30.
Wait. Our test in
No, she's on
That. And then I missed the why are these two equations unsolvable? I missed that one completely. That was like
Wait, what was the answer to that? Was it because they don't cross?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, you are. Sorry.
I remember the ratio one.
I know I got them.
Oh,
She
42.
might have 40 over 32.
No, she just.
I got 40 and 32.
I got the 2 high five.
wait, I thought it was 32 over 40.
Because everyone else got.
I got
40
40
over
over 32.
I didn't pull
Oh,
it over
I
each
got-
other. I just
no, I
got
put it
X
over.
I
equals
got
X
full, I
equals
got
Y
30
over
over
2.
42.
Yeah.
Which is wrong. Everyone else got. It's supposed to be 32
I did
over
not
40.
get the value problem.
And I got 42 over.
How are
How'd
you
you get
supposed to
42
figure
then?
that out?
I
Because
put, I
she
flipped
didn't-
them,
yeah,
like,
she didn't
I
get
meant
it.
this.
I got n plus 10
Actually, I
equals
completely guessed.
900.
Really?
And then you do
Yes.
How did you?
Uh,
Okay, so,
n
but how would
plus
you do
30
I
that?
made it up.
equals D.
Like I made up the
'Cause,
answer.
Oh.
But then I thought, oh well, that's
I
I
know,
know.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
But then I turned it
I'm
up
pretty
like,
sure everything
oh,
else I was fine.
it's not right. And then-
Maybe it'll be like maybe she meant to put them 2.
No, he'll still count me off because I make stupid mistakes like that all the time. I only get counted off for them every time.
Yeah.
I
At least
just
he'll only
don't-
take like half a
He'll
point
only
off.
take a couple points off, so I won't miss the full 11. So
What was
maybe around like
Okay,
8
so like for like that
0.7.
one question, it was like, why can't these two sentences be
I
said
said
solved?
that because there's two
That
variables
problem
in
was
it.
6, but I
No,
flipped
like
the whole
This
time.
is because like they don't intersect. So like you know how like when you do like elimination or substitution,
Yeah.
you find like
So
two
it can't affect my
answers.
grade too
You
terribly. It
like
won't be
if you
lower
graph
than
it, you
I think I
find
still
that
have
answer
A+,
by where they
right now.
intersect. Like that.
What's
to me
wrong
is
with
like
you?
I don't know. I've never.
There are
actually
two
might be an
variables
A.
in them, and you
I don't even
figure
know
out
what I
like
did.
I said because
yeah.
I'll keep
I
an
said
A plus
because
in
the
the
variable
unless I
isn't
somehow
given.
magically
you might
get really
accept
bad
multiple
grades.
answers.
I
But yours makes more sense.
I can give you advice.
History, I'm still at an A because I only got B plus in that one test that
Advice.
everybody else had a hard time with.
That one caught me off guard too.
Like
I
other
was
days,
stuck
I have
on
to
it.
make sure you.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
putting
like-
you on
Like-
my work side.
Like I wasn't expecting her to do that.
To be like, just kind of make something up.
Yeah.
No.
Make it
All
sound
of these
yeah,
words are
fancy
attributed
words.
to
Yeah, I was
her.
putting
Like
like
you know what you're talking about.
exactly.
You still get counted off for them, not me.
You should have a talk with me though about dragging your
Just
fellow
like
students
she's
down.
going to.
Stop it!
She goes, is Paige here?
Yeah.
Are you guys
Like
on break
right
right now?
before
Or just
we
crash?
just
Yeah. Is Paige on break too? No, she has math class.
We always do that.
Oh,
We
well,
always
I'll have to
find
talk to her
out.
after.
Yeah. In fact, I think that word student
She wants you to die, Paige.
Yeah.
What did I do? Is
You
there
just
anything
studied, like,
you
2
would pick
minutes
up that I did that I would be in trouble for?
We
I
studied
look like
Well, in
Jackie
the long
from
term, not in
Studio.
the short term.
Yeah.
Because I'm like really putting it in myself.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing with you. You're probably getting like moved up or something.
I'm not getting moved up.
I'm
That's
trying.
ridiculous.
This is what you do to me. You give me outrageous reasons, and then they turn out right though.
what?
What
have I
are you
been doing?
talking
This
about?
is
Please
Please
need to talk to
and I
her.
don't know what about, and I'm like freaking
Yeah.
out about it because she's never
Okay,
wanted to
so
talk
last
to me.
time,
It's okay.
like you usually for like
Don't freak out.
outrageous reasons.
I think that you're gonna get moved up.
Yeah.
Like last time, you
That's
said
ridiculous.
you said
That'll be
you're
really
gonna get
exciting.
moved up, and then I was like, no,
I'm sure
Well,
you
that was
And then
obvious.
you were
You were
like-
clearly
and-
getting moved up
not to me.
to everybody else.
Well, not to me.
I think you are, but she's been saying good job to you a lot in class. Like,
I know. It's your
Love
extension.
that.
It's your extension.
It's true.
I got my
Well,
smile.
this is being videotaped. Oh my gosh. Hi, Lauren.
It's all on camera.
She's teacher's dad in here at the moment, so we're just
No.
Restate the obvious.
calm down.
Lauren, I got
I
a good
used to throw
sentence
my
for you
I used
today.
to throw my pencil case at her. No, every time you insulted Justin Bieber, I would throw my pencil case at you.
When did I ever insult Justin Bieber?
You and Brandon all the
Oh
time.
my gosh.
I would throw my pencil case straight at your face after a while because you knew it was coming.
I thought the funniest part though.
Oh, I remember that now.
She'd be like, you know what? I don't like Justin Bieber. I'd be like, every time.
So good memories. And then somebody stuck the earring in Bailey's pencil case.
That
and
was
it
her.
deflated. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea.
I don't either. I'm bringing my sheep pencil case to Doc Cracker because my sister thought he was going to be there and he finds them scary.
But he's coming for sure.
I don't know. No.
We
We're
should
bringing
bring
the
more
sheep
dials.
pencil case where the eyes pop out if he thinks they're scary.
Oh
Well, someone wants me to bring it. I don't know.
Correct. Okay. Got it. Sounds good.
What? Yeah.
I heard that. Should I collect mine from last time?
Did she collect yours from last week?
Yeah. Right. Yes, I really do think it would go up. We've already decided where we're gonna move it to and all that and maybe send out some more emails to parents and send home some flyers and you know, it was the first time, so we took a risk and the kids were very responsive to it. They liked it, but it just, you know, we're a really small school and we just have to work on the advertising. Okay. Oh, sure, okay. That's fine.
I'm not. Just kidding.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, bye.
I will do. Okay, thanks. Bye. Sorry, that was the Scholastic lady, and we did better than I thought, actually. We had $135 in sales,
Wow, really?
Oh, wow.
and it,
I didn't even think anyone about it.
Yeah, I didn't
yeah, we were hoping it'd be, you know, 250, but she said, I didn't think we were gonna get anything from it, but she said, anything you sell between $0 and $500, you get 40% of that in books. So I can go through the boxes that we've already packed up and pick out $74 in books to add to our library. So that's good to know. So I apologize, that ate up some class time. She's a talker. Okay, your word of the day today is assuage. You've already got that done. What does it mean?
To make calm and
To make less severe. So I could use that in a sentence by saying, I assuage Holly in her time of despair, right? Or if someone is sad, you can assuage them by kind of making them feel better, right? Okay?
Alright. Oh, yeah, I'm a son.
And of course, Lauren Dini's son, those are all about you, Lauren. Anybody else have a word of that? You can turn it in at your
I gave
leisure.
you my last week one because you didn't collect it last week, so
I did, but for some reason I didn't have yours.
Oh, okay.
maybe you were finishing it up or something. Cause I noticed when I put them on Teacher E's, I didn't have yours, but. I
Will
will-
that be counted on?
No,
No.
no, I'll get that. I'm gonna go ahead and pass out,
Okay.
pass out the quiz and.
They're nicely decorated.
Mhm. Thank you so much.
I was gonna try something.
Lots of artists in the room.
There we go.
Put their name on for me. I get your word of the day. Okay. Let's get back to our town. We're almost done, actually. So, they're in heaven now. Emily has passed away from childbirth and left George with, 2 little boys, right? And,
The one died that she was doing there.
okay. Did it?
I don't know, they
They
never
haven't
specified,
specified.
they just said that,
She
she
does.
has a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
So I assumed the one.
true. Okay, we're on 96 and 97. Emily is explaining to Mrs. Gibbs, so the dead are talking, that Emily and George bought a farm with some of the money that was left to them. And she's talking to Simon Stimson and Mrs. Soames, and they're all kind of looking down on the living and talking about how the living don't understand, you know, what it's like to be dead, and how the living worry so much about everything that's going on in their lives. So let's keep our same people, just because we're almost finished. And let's start with right after the drinking fountain comment that Emily makes. Emily says her son's spending the day at Mrs. Carter's. Mr. Carter says, is he? She says they have a Ford. We read that part.
I think we're at like the dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
the very bottom of 97.
Yeah.
Okay, who'd like to read the dead?
I can do it, I don't
Okay.
think
Okay, go ahead.
Little cooler than it was. Yes, the rain's cooled it off a little. Those northeast winds always do the same thing, don't they? If it isn't rain, it's a 3-day blow. A patient calm falls on the stage. The stage manager appears in his proscenium pillar, smoking. Emily sits up abruptly with an idea.
But Mother Gibbs, one can go back there again, into living. I feel it, I know it. Why, just then for a moment I was thinking about the farm, and for a minute I was there, and my baby was on my lap as plain as day.
Who was Mrs. Gibbs?
Oh, sorry. Yes, of course you can.
I can go back there and live all those days over again. Why not?
All I can say is, Emily, don't.
She appeals urgently to the stage manager.
But it's true, isn't it? I can go and live, back there, again.
Yes, some have tried. They soon come back here.
Don't do it, Emily.
Emily, don't. It's not what you think it'd be.
But I won't live over a sad day. I'll choose a happy one. I'll choose the day I first knew that I loved George. Why should that be painful?
They are silent. Her question turns to the stage manager.
You not only live it, but you watch yourself living it.
Yes.
And as you watch it, you see the thing that they down there never know. You see the future. You know what's going to happen afterwards.
But is that painful? Why?
That's not the only reason why you shouldn't do it, Emily. When you've been here longer, you'll see that our life here is to forget all that and think only of what's ahead and be ready for what's ahead. When you've been here longer, you'll understand.
Softly.
But Mother Gibbs, how can I ever forget that life? It's all I know. It's all I had.
Oh,
Oh.
Emily.
Oh, sorry. I cut off you.
Oh, Emily, it isn't wise. Really, it isn't.
But it's a thing I must know for myself. I'll choose a happy day anywhere.
No. At least choose an unimportant day. Choose the least important day in your life. It will be important enough.
To herself.
Then it can't be since I was married or since the baby was born.
To the stage manager, eagerly.
I can choose a birthday at least, can't I? I choose my 12th birthday.
All right. February 11th, 1899. A Tuesday. Do you want any special time of day?
Oh, I want the whole day.
We'll begin at dawn. You remember it had been snowing for several days, but it had stopped the night before and they had begun clearing the roads. The sun's coming up.
With the cry rising.
There's Main Street. Why, that's Mr.
That's Emily.
That's you, Emily.
There's Main Street. Why, that's Mr. Morgan's drugstore before he changed it. And there's the livery stable.
The stage at no time in this act has been very dark. But now the left half of the stage gradually becomes very bright, the brightness of a crisp winter morning. Emily walks toward Main Street.
Yes, it's 1899. This is 14 years ago.
Oh, that's the town I knew as a little girl. And look, there's the old white fence that used to be around our house. Oh, I'd forgotten that. Oh, I love it so. Are they inside?
Yes, your mother will be coming downstairs in a minute to make breakfast.
Softly. Will she?
And you remember, your father had been away for several days. He came back on the early morning train.
No.
He'd been back to his college to make a speech in western New York at Clinton.
Look, there's Howie Newsom. There's our policeman. But he's dead. He died.
The voices of Howie Newsom, Constable Warren, and Joe Crowell Jr. are heard at the left of the stage. Emily listens in delight.
Whoa, Bessie. Bessie, morning, Bill. I don't remember.
Morning, Howie.
You're up early.
Been rescuing a party. Darn near froze to death down by a Polish town bar. Got drunk and lay out in the snowdrifts. Thought he was in bed when I shook him.
Why, there's Joe Crowell. I'm Joe Crowell too. Do you want me to do that for two words?
No, Marnay, can you be Joe Crowell?
Good morning, Mr. Warren. Morning, Howie.
Mrs. Webb has appeared in her kitchen, but Emily does not see her until she calls.
Children, Wally, Emily, time to get up.
Mama, I'm here. Oh, how young Mama looks. I didn't know Mama was ever that young.
You can come and dress by the kitchen fire if you like, but hurry.
Howie Newsom is entered along Main Street and brings the milk to Mrs. Webb's door.
Good morning, Mr. Newsom. Whoa.
Woo!
Woo, it's cold. 10 below by my barn, Mrs. Webb. Think of it. Keep yourself wrapped up.
She takes her bottles and shuddering. With an effort,
Mama, I can't find my blue hair ribbon anywhere.
Just open your eyes, dear. That's all. I laid it out for you special on the dresser there. If it were a snake, it would bite you.
Yes, yes.
she puts her hand on her heart. Mr. Webb comes along Main Street where he meets Constable Warren. Their movements and voices are increasingly lively in the sharp air.
Morning, Bill.
Good morning, Mr. Webb. You're up early.
Yes, just been back to my old college in New York State. Been any trouble here?
Well, I was called up this morning to rescue a Polish fella. Darn near froze to death he was.
We must get it in the paper.
'Twain't much.
Whispers.
Papa.
Mr. Webb shakes the snow off his feet and enters his house. Constable Warren goes off right.
Good morning, Mother.
How did it go, Charles?
Oh, fine, I guess. I told him a few things. Everything all right here?
Yes. Can't think of anything that's happened special. Been right cold. Howie Newsom says it's 10 below over to his barn.
Yes, well, it's colder than that in the Hamilton College. Students' ears are falling off. It ain't Christian. Paper having mistaken in it. Paper having mistakes in it?
None that I noticed. Coffee's ready when you want it.
He starts upstairs.
Charles, don't forget, it's Emily's birthday. Did you remember to get her something?
Patting his pocket,
Yes, I've got something here.
calling up the stairs.
Where's my girl? Where's my birthday girl?
He goes off left.
Don't interrupt her now, Charles. You can see her breakfast. She's slow enough as it is. Hurry up, children. It's 7 o'clock. Now, I don't want to call you again.
Softly, more in wonder than in grief.
I can't bear it. They're so young and beautiful. Why did they ever have to get old? Mama, I'm here. I'm grown up. I love you all. Everything. I can't look at everything hard enough.
She looks questioningly at the stage manager, saying or questioning, "Can I go in?" He nods briefly. She crosses to the inner door to the kitchen, left of her mother, and as though entering the room, says, suggesting the voice of a girl of 12.
Good morning, Mama.
Crossing to embrace and kiss her in her characteristic matter-of-fact manner.
Well now, dear. A very happy birthday to my girl and many happy returns. There are some surprises